milk smooth whiskey whispers from the glass where darkness falls. My breath catches the scent of storms, oh, perfume in the rain. Sitting here in this lonely bar, nursing the refrain under the empty promises tonight. Heart hanging heavy with the stars so out of sight. Each syllable you spoke now faded into the blue. Under the empty promises, I'm lost without you. The clock hands crawl to midnight, but time has slipped away since laughter filled these vacant rooms, since night replaced the day. You promised forever in the echo of my dreams. Now I'm sipping on the silence, bursting at the seams. Under the empty promises tonight, heart hanging heavy with the stars so out of sight. Each syllable you spoke now faded into the blue. Under the empty promises, I'm lost without you. Oh, the ghost of your touch linger on my skin, a haunting melody somewhere deep within. Remembering your eyes like stars fading out, leaving me in the shadows, drowning in doubt. Under the empty promises tonight, my soul's wrapped in the cool wind, out of fight. Every whispered love, now a quiet cry through. Under the empty promises, I'm still loving you. Softly, softly fading out of you.
Where the shadows dance with dusty jars, I sit alone, sipping blue blues. Each drop a memory I just refuse. The neon flickers like ghosts in the street, while my heart keeps a rhythm with a slow, sad beat. Under the every note drips down like rain through the night. I'm holding on to love that just ain't right. Under the I'll survive, you in blue. Learning to breathe where air feels like glue. We laughed once in this smoky room. Your eyes outs on the dark banished the gloom, but time's cruel just left me behind with bitter melodies and you on my mind. You took the dawn with you when you walked away, and left me with verses I never wanted to say. Under the I'll survive you in blue, wrapped up in the cold, haunting you. Every note drips down like rain through the night. I'm holding on to love that just ain't right. Under the I'll survive you in blue, learning to breathe silence of an early morning dew, hearing the echoes of what used to be, finding the strength to set my spirit free. Under the I'll survive you in blue. Goodbye is a melody, sad spills on the old oak floor. Whispers float from a rusty door. Candle shadows dance on the wall in this room when night birds call. Sipping whiskey, neat and slow, as memories start their haunting show. In the arms of dreams of you in blue, my heart sings the saddest tunes. Every note drips with pain so true. Underneath this lonely moon, I'm lost where I once was found. In the arms of dreams where love was crowned. The clock ticks on, relentless in its song, since the day you decided to move along. Your ghost lingers like the scent of rain in the silence after, filled with pain. Echoes of our laughter fill the empty spaces, fading slowly like your tender embraces. In the arms of dreams of you in blue, my heart sings the saddest tunes. Every note drips with pain so true. Underneath this lonely moon, I'm lost where I once was found. In the arms of dreams where love was crowned. Now here I sit in the quiet of the night, holding on to what's left so tight. Every beat of my heart a refrain, a bittersweet symphony of love and pain. Oh, what I'd give for one more day to color these blues in shades of gray. In the arms of dreams of you in blue, where shadows whisper and winds new. Every note a tear that fell through, pain in my heart in the deepest hue. Here I'll stay quietly drowned in the arms of dreams, in love's lost sound. Softly fading like that old moon's crown. Beneath the flicker of a lone street lamp's glow, the midnight whispers what the heartstrings know. Cobalt shadows drape the corners of my mind, where the memory of us lingers undefined. A smoky bar, the clink of ice and glass, where love once lit now dims with each hour past. Standing on the edge of unshaken love again, feeling the ghost of your touch in the rain. Every drop a melody, every silence sustained, on the edge of unshaken love, where nothing remains. Once laughter filled our nights, poured like wine. Your eyes, stars in my sky, ceaselessly would shine. But time, that thief, whispered truths we couldn't bear. The bitter notes of a ballad, of a love that would end. Now I nurse the whiskey, but it doesn't ease the ache of dreams we built that morning's light had to take. I'm standing on the edge of unshaken love again. feeling the ghost of your touch in the rain. Every drop a melody, every silence a stain, on the edge of unshaken love, where nothing remains. Here in the quiet, your goodbye still echoes, a slow dance of shadows, a crescendo of woes. And I wonder if the moon cries in the sea, if her tears are as salty, as bitter as mine be. I'm standing on the edge of unshaken love again, an echo of forever fading into the wind. So I'll hold on to the night, let it cover my pain, on the edge of unshaken love, where love was my refrain. Softly, slowly letting go as the night wanes. In the dim glow of a flickering candlelight, whispers float over worn-out wooden floors. Here in the corner of this forgotten bar, I sway alone where shadows dance on the door. The clock strikes beyond midnight's gentle chime, each tick a heartbeat of the nights you stole, in the echo of an old heartfelt rhyme. Midnight finds me dancing, blues in my soul, dancing with midnight, blue still, underneath the moon soft, silvery hue, spinning with ghosts that cannot kill. My heart bleeds a song only known to a few, dancing with midnight blue still, with every note they cut deeper through. It was your laughter that filled up the night, a melody sweeter than the finest brew. But the morning came with too harsh a light, and I found the silence spoke louder than you. Now I drink the whiskey straight, it burns less than the memory of your fading trace. In the air scent lightly caresses a cruel reminder of a lost embrace, dancing with midnight blue still underneath the moon, soft silvery hue, spinning with ghosts that cannot kill. My heart bleeds a song only known to a few, dancing with midnight blue still, with every note they cut deeper through. Oh, how the rain whispers your sweet name as it taps gently on the lonely window pane, a symphony of what was a burning flame. My tears mingle with the storm's soft refrain. Here's to the love that danced away with the night, leaving just shadows moving in the light, dancing with midnight blue still, as the stars watch quietly from above. Each step a memory, a bitter pill in the rhythm of lost love, dancing with midnight blue still. I find solace in the dance of our past love's thrill, fading out like the night, soft and chill. Oh, leave the wind spills on the old oak floor. Silhouettes dance where you walked before. Hear the echoes of a laughter gone in the whispering wind of a love song's dawn. Glass half empty by an empty chair, candle flickers like you're still there. Oh, these whispers of love through time tonight reach through the shadows, touch the edge of light. Your voice, a soft caress against my skin in the hush of night when my heartache begins. Faded letters in a dusty drawer, telling tales of the days we swore. Once the melody melody to my midnight blues. Now just footprinting in my worn out shoes. The clock ticks on, but the time stands still. Love was the ghost in the chill. Oh, these whispers of love through time tonight reach through the shadows, touch the edge of light. Your voice, a soft caress against my skin in the hush of night when my heartache begins. So I sip this whiskey, let it burn all through. Every drop's a memory, bitter and untrue. Your ghost in the doorway, your scent in these rooms. My heart's a captive of these haunting blue tunes. Whispers of love through time tonight, a slow dance in darkness, out of sight. Your voice, a soft caress that's wearing thin in the hush of night. Oh, let the stars begin. In the whispers of love, feel the tears ignite, a quiet goodbye in the candlelight. In the flicker of the candles' dying light, whispers float on the breath of a midnight sigh. Pages scatter, ink stained with yesterdays, in this room where shadows play and time lays by these letters to love through time alone, worn like the edges of this heart of stone. Every word a tear that fell unseen in the silence where only ghosts convene. Once laughter danced on these wooden floors, now just echoes of a door that closed too soon. Your scent lingers like a haunting tune under the cold gaze of a silver moon. These letters to love through time alone, worn like the edges of this heart of stone. Every word a tear that fell unseen in the silence bar, where whispers float over old guitar. They take a rain on the foggy pane. I sip the whiskey that numbs the pain. Eyes meet the mirror, a shadow's grace. In the smoky air I find my face. Under the self-reflection and smoke, memories dance, my heartstrings choke. Ghosts in the glass singing soft spoken lies, tracing the tears I fought not to cry. Here in this haze where loneliness wakes, under the self-reflection my soul aches. Once the night bloomed with laughter's ring. Our love was a wild, untamed spring, but seasons turned, as did your touch, leaving me clutching this cold, cold crutch. The smoke swirled, secrets and whispers told, in the embers of love now dark and cold. Under the self-reflection and smoke, memories dance, my heartstrings choke. Ghosts in the glass singing soft spoken lies, tracing the tears I fought not to cry. Here in this haze where loneliness wakes, under the self-reflection my soul aches. Now here's to the echoes of our past, to dreams that burn too bright to last. In every puff your shadow fades, but in the ashes our story stays. I'm holding on to a phantom's plea. In the smoke, who I was, who I'll never be. Self-reflection and smoke, memories twirl, my resolve now broke. Ghosts in the glass singing soft spoken lies, tracing the tears I've now learned to cry. Hearts forsake, quiet the smoke drifts away. In its silence my blues stay. In the dim light of a candle's flicker against the rain's soft patter, I'm sitting solo at the corner table in the shadow of our laughter. The jazz band plays our song, but tonight it sounds so bitter. Here in this old bar, where the whiskey's just a sliver of solace, under the I'll survive you still, as the night bends to your will. These memories catch fire, the kind that burn yet never kill. My heart holds tight to what was spilled under the I'll survive you still. It was a stormy summer evening when your truth came crashing down. Lightning struck the silence and our love lost its sound. You walked away, the thunder rolled, leaving echoes in your wake. Now every sip of sorrow is just a chaser for my heartaches. Under the I'll survive you still, through the silence dark and still. This heart has learned to navigate through every chill, though the music plays softly as if it feels my will. Under the I'll survive you still. But oh, how these ghosts linger, dancing slow in the pouring rain. Your voice still wraps around me, a sweet whiskey laced with pain. And in this bar's soft candle glow, where shadows play our past, I find the strength in solitude, knowing no storm can ever last. Under the I'll survive you still, through the silence dark and still. This heart has learned to navigate through every chill, though the music plays softly as if it feels my will. Under the I'll survive you still. Under the I'll survive you still. Whispers the most. Outside rain taps like sorrow on window pane glass. Each drop a moment each moment that's passed. And these letters just still waiting alone are inked in the tears that I've never shown. My heart keeps singing that sad old song about right love gone wrong and nights that are too long. There's a stain on the bar where your glass used to rest, an empty sea, a silence undressed. Laughter and smoke once swirled around. Now it's just my lone soul in the lost and found. You promised forever, but shadows stole you away, leaving me with the whispers of yesterday. And these letters just still waiting alone are inked in the tears that I've never shown. My heart keeps singing that sad old song about right love gone wrong and nights that are too long. I smell the whiskey, the sweet burn of pain. Pour another, let it rain, let it rain. The clock ticks lonely, chasing time that's already gone. In the silence, I've learned to carry on. But your ghost, oh, it clings like a love that won't fade in the soft moonlit shade of the choices we made. Still these letters just still waiting alone, softly whisper in the tones of what's gone. My heart keeps singing that sad old song about right love gone wrong and nights that are too long, oh so long, and I'm still waiting alone. Smoke curls round the corner booth. I'm sitting all alone. Candlelight flicker, casting shadows on the stone. The jazz band's playing softly through the haze of my despair. Each note they hit a memory, each silence a bare prayer. In the arms of echoes, where my past self still roams, I dance alone with shadows of the girl I've known. Whiskey lips and broken dreams Once laughter filled these hollow walls, your hand tied in mine. But time swept in like autumn's chill, took what was divine. Your eyes a distant thunderstorm, your goodbye a silent ache. Left me with these echoes in my soul, they still take in the arms of echo, where my past self still roam. I dance alone with shadows of the girl I've known, whiskey lips and broken dreams, by candles flickering beam, in the arms of echoes of me still. I find no peace, just seems. Oh, the rain, it taps like heartbeat against the windows of this bar. Each drop a memory fading like the twinkle of a star. In this room of ghosts and whispers, I find solace in the gloom. For the echoes carry pieces of the love that once did bloom, in the arms of echo, where my past selves fade and twirl. I dance alone with remnants of a lost, forgotten girl, whiskey lips and silent dreams, neath the dimming candles gleam, in the arms of echoes of me still, where only echoes feel real. Last call echoes, steady rain on old window panes, dim lights flicker, ghost whispers and smoky refrains. Velvet shadows dress the corners of this lonely room. My heart's laid bare under the bar, drowned in its gloom. Under the bar at 2 a.m., wrapped in shades of blue, each sip of sorrow tells a tale that nobody knew. The clock ticks slow, my regrets flow, soft as midnight's hue, alone with the blues. Under the bar at 2 a.m. blue. Was it last summer, or has time let these moments blur? Our laughter filled the air, life without the bitter stir. Your ghost clings tight through the jazz and the dwindling crowd. Love slipped like whiskey through my fingers, silent and proud. Under the bar at 2 a.m., wrapped in shades of blue, each sip of sorrow tells a tale that nobody knew. The clock ticks slow, my regrets flow, soft as midnight's hue, alone with the blue. taps a rhythm on the glass, a lonesome drum, echoes of what's gone, the night's bitter wisdom. Under the bar at 2 a.m., lost in a sea of blue, memories flood, the pains are tied, only felt by few. The night wears on, the shadows yawn, my heart's a faded tune, holding the night under the bar at 2 a.m. blue. A soft echo, a wistful fade in the depths of blue. In the flicker of a candle's dying light, I sit alone, nursing the cold night. Through misty windows, rain paints its songs in this old bar's heart where my soul belongs. Echoes of laughter, of phantom's delight, now only whispers of loneliness tonight. Hear the silence loud in my whiskey side. This empty glass reflects a tear I cannot cry. Soft hearts play underneath the moon's melancholy white. I'm dancing with shadows till morning's light, just whispers of loneliness tonight. Once this room swayed to our laughter's tune, your smile in June seemed a blessing, a boon. But seasons turn, your warmth grew cold, left our love story half told, bold yet old. Now each glass sings of what was so right, turn to whispers of loneliness tonight. Hear the silence loud in my whiskey side. This empty glass reflects a tear I cannot cry. Soft hearts plight underneath the moon's melancholy white. I'm dancing with shadows till morning's light, just whispers of loneliness tonight. In the quiet corners of my breaking heart, ghosts of our past refuse to depart. Your laugh, a haunting refrain, comes to play in the dim light of dawn before day betrays. It's through these small hours I hold on to the sight of love.
place where my hopes came to die. Echoes of a love that once burned so bright now fade like stars at the break of light. As day breathes over dreams last flight, left with sweet whispers of loneliness tonight. Softly, softly, they fade out of sight. In the back room of a dimly lit bar where the candles flicker, echoes of laughter, shadowed corners whisper, red wine lips, a trace of an old song plays, dancing slowly in the haze of my smoky gaze. Here I am on the edge of lost love in silence. Every heartbeat a quiet defiance. Echoes of you in a glass of burgundy. Underneath the moon, our dreams meet.
winds dance slow to the whispers of the moon. An empty chair, an untouched glass of gin, this silent room where your laughter's been. When I saw silent room still, it broke me down. Echoes of our love now just ghosts in this town. I can hear the clock tick-tock, still in time, in that silent room where your hand slipped from mine. Once we filled these walls with midnight talks. Now I'm tripping over echoes as I walk. Your scent lingers like a haunting refrain in the silence. All that's left is the pain. When I saw silent room still, it broke me down. Echoes of our love now just ghosts in this town. I can hear the clock tick-tock, still in time, in that silent room where your hands slip from mine. Oh, the whiskey can't drown the memory. They swim strong in a sea of what used to be, and every sip burns just like the truth. In the stillness, I'm losing pieces of my youth. When I saw a silent room still, it whispered soft, all the love we made, now just dust and moth. And as the candle flickers, giving up the ghost, in that silent room I feel your warmth the most. When our silent room still, when our silent room still. Dim lit room where the shadows dance, echoes of a jazz band playing chants, candlelight flickers casting tales on the wall. Here in this corner where nightfall sprawls, whispers of the past like soft distant rain, pulling in my heart the joy and the pain. Under the where you belong again, nestled in the echoes of might have been. Whiskey on my lips, ghosts in my bed, under the where my dreams are led. Back to you where my soul sees clear, in the smoky haze, wish you were here. Something changed when the autumn left. You took the sunshine, left me bereft. The laughter faded, the music slowed, an empty glass where our love once flowed. Now every tune carries a trace of you, a bittersweet melody playing blue. Under the where you belong again, nestled in the echoes of might have been. Whiskey on my lips, ghosts in my bed, under the where my dreams are led. Back to you where my soul sees clear in the smoky haze. Wish you were here. Rain taps at the window like your fingers on my skin. Memories flood, the floodgates give in. I'm standing in the downpour of what we lost. Love's high cost, oh, love's high cost. Under the way you belong again, quietly whispering of what might have been. Tears and whiskey blending with my prayer. Under the where I find you there. In each shadow, each line of every song. Under the where is where you belong. Under the where is where you belong.
Moonlight spills on the empty bedrooms we lay. Silhouettes of old whiskey bottles like sentinels stand guard. The clock ticks a slow beat of a broken heart in this room where shadows dance to the tune of our past. Here I am in the arms of lost love, still holding on to a ghost in the silence that chills every breath, a whisper of what used to be. Underneath the willow where you promised me forever. The laughter we shared now echoes like a lonely hymn. Your words, once sweet, turned bitter in the aftermath. Candlelight flickers, casting dreams on the wall. Memories like leaves fall around me in the autumn of our love. Here I am in the arms of lost love, still holding on to a ghost in the silence that chills every breath, a whisper of what used to be. Underneath the willow where you promised me forever. Rain taps at my window, a reminder of that night. Your distant voice fading as you stepped into the storm. I sip the sorrow, aged and strong, trying to forget the melody of our song. Here I am in the arms of lost love, still feeling you vanish like smoke in the autumn air. Every breath a whisper, a soft and fading plea, in the arms of lost love, where you'll always be with me. Here I rest, softly fading in the echo of our dream.
Dim lit room where shadows trace my sorrow, old records spin tales of yesterday and tomorrow. Candle flickers dance with the ghost on my wall, echoes of your laughter, whispers in the hall. I'm on edge of, done with you in silence. Love hanging by a thread, afraid by defiance. This quiet is too loud, your absence too vivid. In the hush of heartbreak, every moment livid. We used to sip whiskey, tales spilling over ice, smoky nights in your arms, never thinking twice. Then the music stopped, your words turned cold, leaving me with memories I can't hold. I'm on the edge of, done with you in silence. Love hanging by a thread, afraid by defiance. This quiet is too loud, your absence too vivid. In the hush of heartbreak, every moment livid. Was it something lost in our midnight talks, or in our steps that no longer sink in walks? Rain taps the window like notes to a song unsung, melodies of what we were when love was young. I'm on the edge of, done with you in silence. But these tears tell a story through their quiet defiance. The whisper of the past, a soft echo fades in the night's embrace, where my solitude waits. Oh, oh, oh. a mealmeid in mealmeid. In the flicker of a candle, and the shadows start to dance on the walls of this old tavern, where memories advance. Outside the rain is speaking and whispers low and deep as I hold on to a whiskey where my regrets see. A story of love I've known and blown, whispering ghosts at the bar in a smoky, faded tone, living in the echoes, in the arms of ashes I've grown. Time was a gentle friend, drifted like the mist, but you left with the dawn in a twist of fate unkissed. Now each night brings your shadow to these wooden floors, the silence of my sipping. My heart remains torn. In the arms of ashes, in my glass alone, each sip's a story of love I've known and blown, whispering ghosts at the bar in a smoky, faded tone, living in the echoes, in the arms of ashes I've grown. Oh, how the fire burns below the ice in my veins. Memories turn to whiskey and love turns into pains. Your laughter haunts the mirrors, your goodbye cuts the night. In each glass I find solace, but never the light. In the arms of ashes, in my glass alone, my spirit softly singing in a heartache monotone. Here's to the nights and the dreams, to the love I've never shown. In the arms of ashes, in my glass forever alone. In the arms of ashes, my quiet twilight zone.
in the faded glow of a jukebox light, where whispers float on the bourbon night. There's a silhouette in a slow dance sway, tracing shadows where I used to lay. The air is thick with the scent of smoke, each breath a memory, every exhale a ghost. In the arms I've never let go no more, lost my heart to the closing door. Every note in the smoky haze reminds me of our yesterdays. If these old walls could speak my pain, they'd sing of you again and again. There was once a time love felt like fate. In your embrace, every sorrow would obey. But time's cruel hand drew us apart, leaving silence in the chambers of my heart. Now I sit here with my glass of red, toasting to dreams that are long dead. In the arms of never let go no more, lost my heart to the closing door. Every note in this smoky haze reminds me of our yesterdays. If these old walls could speak my pain, they'd sing of you again and again. Oh, but love, here I am, still in this chair, sifting through the echoes of despair. Candlelight flickers like the hope I once knew, as rain taps the window, playing tunes so blue. In the arms of never let go no more, whisper